All's fair oaks and love oaks and war oaks.
God darn it. You won't stop doing that.
It's only intensified when I sit home for 23 hours a day. But you haven't been to my apartment in a while. All the walls are just different words, and I have red strings. I got this idea from Channel 22. Red strings. This first stop on our road trip is a place near and dear to my cholesterol traffic jam of a heart, the Fair Oaks Pharmacy.
You do love this place.
I love this place. You've been there?
I've been there, yeah. I don't think I've eaten there
before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I can't have ice cream. I know they have sandwiches and stuff.
They do, and they also have, we'll get to it, but they have some sort of alternatives also for people like you.
I will walk by Fair Oaks. I'll walk by the place that I did research on, and I'll just go to Gus's Barbecue.
What's Gus's Barbecue?
It's a really good barbecue place on Fair Oaks.
Huh.
You wouldn't know. It's not kitsch enough for you.
Is it shaped like a giant bottle of barbecue sauce?
Kids didn't ride their bike there in the 50s, so why would you go?
TikTok. Anything relating to anybody that's in high school or younger, I assume is TikTok. The building that is at 1526 Mission Street at the corner of Fair Oaks was designed by Arthur Benton and built in 1914. So that building's from 1914. It was owned by a woman named Gertrude Osman, who was one of the first female entrepreneurs in the area. And she bought it because she foresaw that the area would someday be a shopping hub.
Good
Women.
call, Gertie.
She just wanted an easy place to buy her own hats. Man. In 1915, a pharmacy opened up in there called the South Pasadena Pharmacy to serve the community, and it was actually one of the only places in South Pasadena to allow black customers inside, which is nice. So they sold medicine, but a lot of pharmacies also in this time, pharmacies came equipped with soda fountains because for a long, glorious period of history, soda was seen as medicinal. But even after it became abundantly clear it was not medicinal, they still kept the soda fountains because their medicine tasted terrible. So this was a way to make a little more money by offering something tasty to wash the awful medicine flavor away.
Okay, I'll get a little bit of cocaine. I'll get some NyQuil. But can you top it off with some Orange Crush?
This cocaine tastes terrible. I need a phosphate. And please, make it with heroin.
You stir it with a heroin stick?
Instead
a dirty needle?
Can you pour your own blood into it? I hear that's good for you. The past was so stupid. And look at us now. We're so healthy and smart about what's good for you. I'll never wear a mask, but I will do cocaine and drink soda. This was their operation in the little backwater town of South Pasadena until the 20s when they were renamed the Raymond Pharmacy, and good fortune literally fell on their footsteps when Route 66 was made to go directly past their front door, and suddenly everybody loves Raymond Pharmacy. To draw in, that took a really long red string to
Everybody loves, no, nothing's coming to me.
No. Golden, no.
Everybody hates Chris, Raymond Pharmacy.
All in the pharmacy, no. To draw in these new Midwestern explorers, they put in a lunch counter. So now it's suddenly a great little place to stop in for lunch and a soda and, of course, ice cream. Because nobody was lactose intolerant back then.
I just S-word a lot everywhere I go. I'm not lactose intolerant.
Because I'm American.
My stomach's just always hot.
It was a great last stop before you went into LA proper. And during this time, they even had a Pacific Electric ticket office inside so you could buy your tickets beforehand before you got in the city. In 1930, it was bought by a guy named Ed Gaskill. Everybody loves Ed Gaskill. And was renamed Gaskill's Raymond Pharmacy. I hate when places like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, I hate it when they just add a name as owning another name of a name of a place.
I can't get rid of the old name. That's why people come. And I can't put my name because nobody will come.
I can't not put my name.
I can't not put my name, yeah.
But in 1950, it finally got a good name and was renamed the Fair Oaks Pharmacy. But once Route 66 became a dusty old novelty road, so did the pharmacy. Like it wasn't that much fun. It was still a functional place, but it was for like the neighborhood. It wasn't really an attraction anymore. That changed in 1989 when it was bought by Michael and Meredith Miller, who made it their mission to restore the place to its old Route 66 glory. But they didn't want to just modernize it with cheap knockoffs. They wanted to restore it to what it used to be. And if they couldn't, then with actual relics from other places on Route 66. They brought back the original glory of the ceilings and the floors, but the other stuff was beyond repair. So they had to look further down Route 66 all the way to Joplin, Missouri at the McGee Pharmacy. McGee Pharmacy in Joplin.
Bobby McGee Pharmacy? Did you do that one? You don't have any red string for Janis Joplin references, do you?
No, that's a little too out there for me.
And they're in Joplin, Missouri?
Yeah.
And you didn't do Me and Bobby McGee? Wow.
That really it. Look.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job.
Look, I don't like this hippie crap getting involved in my...
Tell her to get a crew cut.
Join the military. You and Bobby McGee. You know what? I'm really upset that I didn't draw that string.
Yeah. Well, I'm just smarter than you.
As you sit there with no socks on.
You have sandals on. Don't get me started.
But at least I have leather on my feet.
We're clearly Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn right now. The only thing that makes Tom Sawyer better than Huck Finn is that he has sandals on and a hat.
You didn't point out the straw hat I'm wearing. Anyway, can you paint my apartment?
It's a lot of fun.
There's all these names of sitcoms written on the wall. I need a new paint job. I'll trade you at Apple for it. This was also a lunch counter. Meehy and Mobby McGee Pharmacy was also a lunch counter / pharmacy place on Route 66 from the early 1900s, but it was dead and gone. So they bought from this place a bunch of early 1900s era appliances and decorations. They got original bar stools, malt mixers, stained glass cabinets. They bought their entire marble countertop to use as the bar.
Wow.
And people came from all around South Pasadena to watch this thing get installed at the Fair Oaks Pharmacy, because what else are you going to do in South Pasadena in the 90s?
Yeah. The radio only is on for like an hour a day. Yeah. So let's go watch them put a marble bar
I can only listen to so much Offspring. So all the crucial stuff in there is actually early 1900s Route 66 stuff. So like like I said, the bar stools, the bar itself, the register, like all that stuff is original things. In 2005, it was bought by Ed and Zara Shaniani, and it kept saying their last name. It's owned by the Shanianis, and I kept reading that it's now owned by Shanana.
It's really good that they got back together as a band and bought a pharmacy.
A Route 66 roadside attraction. The Shanianis took the community aspect of this place and the Route 66 attraction aspect of the place, and they perfected it. They now have a full-service restaurant, a gift shop full of old toys and candies, a convenience store. They play 50s music all the time. There's still a fully functioning compounding pharmacy, which means that they make the drugs in the house, and because of that, they can make your medicine any flavor you want.
Whoa.
So you don't have to have a soda to take it, but you still should probably have a soda. But yeah, they can make it like, oh, you want your Advil to taste like grape. All right, fine. Wow. It's totally illegal. And
they told me not to say this on the podcast, but they're just being humble.
But I took so much of their grape Advil, I just can't. No filter. They also do pet medication, and of course, the soda fountain is still armed and fully operational. The Shaniani sons, Ash and Brandon, worked there as kids and now have run the place since 2005. Their mom is still the pharmacist there, but they continue that community focus by giving jobs as soda jerks to local high school jerks. Cool. But the real reason I brought you all along this pharmacy history sinkhole is that this was all an elaborate ruse to tell you about the ice cream at this place. They've got banana splits. They've got banana royales, hot fudge sundaes, regular sundaes, cookie sandwiches, shakes, malts, floats, phosphates, Rickies, egg creams, ice cream sodas, freezes, which you could have. Yeah. They have a smoothie milkshake hybrid called Fruze, which sounds really good. They have of the Fruze, they have a blueberry pie flavor, an I Love Lucy themed one, and an Elvis flavored one.
Really?
Tastes like the king.
I was going to make an I Love Lucy flavor joke about cigarettes and red hair, but I'm tired.
It tastes like domestic dispute. Their sundaes are named after different streets in the area. Okay. So there's like the Fair Oaks Sunday. That's the only street.
Michael Myers House Sunday.
Yeah, that's a street, right? Michael Myers House Boulevard. They're also not afraid to experiment with new recipes, and they have a revolving holiday menu. Also, they go all out for the holidays. I was in there either last Christmas time or the Christmas time before that, and there's like 30 trees in there, and it's Christmas music. It's really nice.
I like that.
On their Halloween...
Do it again. Say it right.
Halloween already got canceled, so I'm forgetting what it is.
Halloween. Oh, jeez.
The Halloween menu alone, they have a candy corn ice cream sundae, which sounds gross to me, but I know people like that.
Yeah.
A pumpkin pie sundae, a poison apple phosphate, Frankenstein's burger, a Boo burger, and of course, Dracula's Sunday Delight.
Oh, yeah.
Blood.
Hot blood.
Hot blood sundae, which I don't know why they don't call it that. But any respectable ice cream parlor on Route 66 should be stripped of its big novelty Route 66 window decal if they didn't also have the kitchen sink. You didn't know what this was when I kind of told you about it.
Yeah.
A lot of places have this, but here specifically, 8 scoops of your choice of ice cream with 8 different toppings, adding up to 12 pounds of diabetic delight. You can eat this casually if you want. I do. But you can also accept their kitchen sink challenge if you want. I do. It costs $50 and you can have one person help you to eat the entire thing, plus either 1 glass of cold water or 2 mugs of warm water in 30 minutes. And if you can do it, you're given a free meal, a shirt, your name on the wall of fame, and a year's supply of diarrhea. What? I really think I could do this.
Yeah, who'd your go-to be?
I would have Melissa just have like 1 or 2 of the balls, but really, I think I could do it on my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are a bottomless pit.
At certain points, yes. If you can catch me...
Do you really think that you could do it?
I really do. If you can catch me, like, if I didn't eat breakfast, if I had, like, a light breakfast and it's, like, 4 o'clock in the afternoon and my blood sugar levels have just dropped, I think I could do it. I think I could set a record even.
Okay.
I'm going to go so far as to say I could set a record.
I'll eat the bowl. Can I eat the bowl? Can it be a waffle cone or something?
What, can I have a Boo Burger also with this?
I think that LA Weekly should put you up to that challenge.
If we could get a sponsor for this, because I will do it, but I will never pay $50
Wow.
for it. But if we could get a sponsor, I don't know, the Reagan Library or something.
JPL, I don't know.
Arco.
What are you doing?
Is Pan Am still in business? I do think I could do this, though.
Okay. I'm going to put you to that. I'll pay for it.
Start raising the money. The Fair Oaks Pharmacy makes over 1,000 banana splits a year and goes through about 80 gallons of ice cream a week. And of course, it's all Thrifty brand ice cream that they're using. They've been named the best old-fashioned ice cream parlor by Sunset Magazine and the best ice cream sundae by the LA Times. It's really a great place, and apparently it's now internationally known because people come from all over the world to stop there, and I really can't think of another ice cream parlor like this in the city.
Yeah.
Especially not one with early, authentic 1900s stuff in it. And if none of that tickled your fancy and made you want to go there, then it's time to pull out the big guns. It was used in the movie Ouija, Origin of Evil.
Really?
Ouija. I can't think of, because I know there was the DeSoto Pharmacy, but they're now closed.
Yeah.
So I really don't know of another ice cream parlor.
I feel like there's another couple, but I cannot put my finger on. I know old-timey parlors like Fossilman's.
Yeah, but it's not like a
it's not like a pharmacy also.
I can't think of any other ones. Hey, that's my other challenge. Think of another one.
Think of another?
Brought to you by Rainforest Cafe. That's my first one.
You made me not only, like, it's weird because I don't eat ice cream. They have stuff there I can have, but I really love the Fair Oaks Pharmacy, but in my head, it's always part of a walk. Like, it's not, I don't go just for that, but like, if I'm on that walk that I take through Fair Oaks and down Mission, then I have to go inside.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Yeah.
You should go, well, not this Christmas time, but because the people going into pharmacy during this Christmas time, you do not want to be around. But it was so nice. Like, it was just, you almost couldn't tell there were other people eating there because there were so many Christmas trees inside of that place.
Oh, they have a Fortis in here. Yeah. That's cool.
And then all of a sudden, a 16-year-old kid pops through. Did you say you wanted barbecue sauce or ranch?
I can carry this to your car for you.
A winter wonderland.